Austin said you can.
Austin's stupid.
He acts like a kid. You know, he needs to grow up at some point.
Into the hands of Reeves. 5 seconds. He splits the defense. The floater in the paint. It's good at the buzzer.
Talking about cash out. Nah, I'm finna max out.
You're watching NBA Countdown, presented by Popeyes.
So the Lakers, they've started off the season with a 6-2 mark thanks to the play from Luka Doncic and from Austin Reeves. Los Angeles is a top 5 offense, and while we won't see Reeves tonight, Luka is still putting up over 40 an outing. So again, no Austin against San Antonio. He has that right groin soreness that he's working through. But that just means the Spurs can expect a heavy dose, coach, of Luka Doncic.
And that's a scary proposition for the Spurs. Perk said he'd buy a ticket to watch Wemby. I would buy tickets to go watch Luka Doncic. The guy's an amazing talent, living in the paint, scoring, playmaking, getting to the foul line, Malika, and a few examples that really highlight just how effective he is. We know he's an elite high pick-and-roll player. Jackson Hayes does his job. He brings over the low man, Santi Aldama. That's all he has to do. You can look at Luka's eyes. He sees Rui wide open in the corner, on time, on target pass for a high-efficiency three-point corner shot. And then this is where he's been just incredible this year. Living in the paint, getting to the foul line. He's got Bam Adebayo, an elite defender. He's got him on skates right here. Bam's playing the step back to the left, gets lifted. Now you can see he's going to cross him up back to his right hand, get deep into the paint, and you can see him here for an easy 2. It's going to have to be a lot harder if the Spurs are going to have any chance of winning tonight. And with Wemby back there, Malika, I expect it to be a lot more difficult for Luka than that last clip.
Yeah, Luka has been playing on another level, but so has Victor Wembanyama here, coach. And Kenny.
Yes.
Oftentimes around these parts, maybe we're accused of talking a little too much Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, really?
But they're off to a heck of a start this year. I mean, it kind of feels warranted at this point. It's easy to get excited about this team.
Well, you know, they have two players that are perennial legends of the game with Luka and obviously LeBron. And when LeBron is out, we talk about it. When Luka's in, we talk about him. So no matter what the record is, you're going to talk about the Lakers. But what is going to be the most interesting part is when LeBron comes back. Because the two guys who've had the most success while he's out, they're very ball dominant. So they need the basketball to make plays. They're playmakers, not play finishers. Play finishers is a guy who just waits, dunks it. Perk was a play finisher. Just let him dunk it. You know, but no, I'm just saying, no, you put him in the box right there. Like I'm driving and put him in a dunk spot. He's going to dunk it. But then there's guys who know, no, I got to create to get a rhythm. And now, can you have 3 guys on the same team be creators? I know, Coach, you had Jokic. You can't have 3 Jokic's.
Right.
It's impossible to have that because there's not enough ball movement and body movement to win. So it's going to be interesting to see what LeBron does and how he slides in.
You ask about when LeBron James will return, and it's magic. Shams Charania appears. Our senior insider, Shams, is here with us. Shams, what more can you tell us about when we could see the NBA's all-time leading scorer back into the mix here for the Lakers?
Malika, LeBron James has been working out individually, and I'm told the next step for him is 5-on-5 live play. And he will not be traveling on the Lakers' upcoming 5-game, week-long road trip that starts in Atlanta this weekend. So it's unclear whether he's going to be able to get that live action while the team is on the road, potentially doing it with the G League South Bay team, or do the Lakers and LeBron wait for the team to get back on November 16th, and then the live play process can begin then. I was told today that Lakers personnel are still operating under the belief LeBron James' debut will be around mid-November, but this is uncharted territory. He turns 41 next month. He's in his 23rd record NBA season, and that's why Rob Pelinka's 3 signings this offseason, Jake LaRavia, DeAndre Ayton, and Marcus Smart, have been so important, paying dividends with the depth without one of the best players of all time in LeBron James.
Okay, so looking at that schedule, that 5-game road trip, he is not going to be traveling on that. We're looking at November 18th, possibly. If you're trying to sort of extrapolate out when he could be available, that would be a game against the Utah Jazz back at home in Crypto.com Arena. Shams Charania, thank you so very much for that insight here. Does that answer your question, Kenny?
That does. You know, Shams is like half man, half hair. So like, it's half man, half amazing, half man, half hair. He got the best hair in the business, baby. I know there's got to be some. Don't tell me that you're using the mousse. Don't tell me you're using the mousse, baby. That looks natural.
Kenny, I don't have the beard like you right now, but you know, I gotta make sure my
you're
hair's
stylish,
on.
brother. You're stylish, brother.
It's all
always, always.
Perk, what do you think, not just on Sham's hair today, but also on LeBron's, well, I don't know how you make it from that to LeBron's timeline to return.
I mean, when he gets back, he's going to have to take a back seat. He's going to have to take a
LeBron James take a back seat.
He's going to have to take a back seat
Okay.
to the best duo in basketball right now, and that's Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. Luka's averaging 41, 11, and 8. Austin Reeves is top 5 in scoring, averaging 31, and top 5 in the league in assists, averaging 9. He's playing at an all-NBA level. And so when you think about the Lakers, since 2020, what have they struggled with? Finding identity, culture, and structure. They're showing their fan base right now that they actually have that. They're trending towards that direction, huh?
Coach, are you going to be the one to tell LeBron to take a backseat?
No,
I'm going to call Austin Reeves in and say, listen, you're playing well, you're young, but I understand Perk's point. They're off to a great start. How about this? Luka goes 40, 40, 40, sits out. Austin Reeves goes, I'll take that baton. I'll score 50, I'll score 40, and the next game, I'm going to hit a game winner and beat Minnesota on the road where they have yet to lose.
But what I'm saying is JJ has done something to that locker room, a hell of a job. He's maxing out guys. You got Jake LaRavia. He's averaging a career high. Rui is playing outside of his body right now, averaging 16.
Listen, man.
And LeBron.
If Malika's gone for 2 weeks, somebody sit in her seat, she coming back and being Malika. No.
All I know is
Miss Andrews is walking in here, and she's going to be like, Miss Andrews is here. And it's going to be like, let's go do it.
Kenny, whether it was LeBron's side or the Lakers side, I know a contract extension wasn't agreed upon.
Okay, all right.
But that's why you're so encouraged by seeing the assist numbers at Austin.
Magnifique.
just like that. That's right.
What she said.
He's putting up career-high numbers across the board. His averages are at a level we haven't seen by any player since Hakeem, your teammate, Kenny, in 1993. We've seen the stats. We've seen the highlights. What have you seen from Victor?
Well, it's interesting you said Hakeem, because we used to, when we played together, and we look at the other team's scouting report, sometimes they would leave it on the board and we come back in. Mm-hmm. The shots they were trying to make him take was the ones he was looking for. So the same thing with Victor Wembanyama. You're trying to get him into a step-back three. No, he's looking for that. Yep. You were trying to send Akeem Olajuwon baseline with 2 guys. He's looking for the baseline spin. So that's what makes him difficult to guard, is the shots that you traditionally would say, we want this guy to take. That's the shot he's looking for. So how can you stop someone when he's indefensible on the offensive end, and then on the defensive end, Perk, if you come in there weak, he's punching it. He's punching it.
He is. And it's something going on down there in San Antonio. I don't know what's in those waters, but it's.
Is this going down a certain
Texas thing?
Yeah, Texas.
No, it's not, but it's not a Texas thing. But here's what I'm saying. You think about Tim Duncan when he was drafted, you knew wins were going to follow. Mm-hmm. When Wemby was drafted, I just had that feeling that wins were going to follow. Mm-hmm. And then we saw him in Summer League, and then we saw him stay in San Antonio and put on 12 pounds of muscle. And we talk about him going work out with Akeem. We talk about him going work out with Jamal Crawford, going work out with Kevin Garnett. Greatness, right? But it's the conversations after the workout that are not caught on camera that people don't talk about. The knowledge that you're able to soak in. And while everyone is running from being the face of the league and saying they don't want to, he's saying, I want it.
Who's the last guy you remember, and you might have played against him, Kennedy, who was working out with a guy named Bruce Lee? Kareem. You got a guy like Victor who's going over and working out with now 5'8", wasn't working on his game, but getting his mind right. This kid has so much potential. We know what he can do on the court, but getting stronger. And the biggest difference I see is a mindset. He is so much more aggressive this year. Last year, settled for way too many jump shots. This year, putting pressure on the rim, making sure, and you can see the clip here. There's Kareem getting kicked in the face by Bruce Lee, but that's special. He's got an attack mindset. They started out 5-0, first time in franchise history. Yeah. Elite defensively, and he's the anchor of that. When he's on the floor, they have the best defense in the NBA.
But, Coach, the only thing that separates average from good and good from great is confidence. So going to be with the Shaolin monks is just about building confidence, because now I could believe I could do things that other guys don't. So when I'm sitting on that floor or I'm on that basketball court, you're like, I've done something that they might have not have done. It's just a mental confidence, and that separates the greatness. And so everyone does the same amount of push-ups, jump ropes, run track, whatever. But who has the mental mindset to say, I'm taking it to another level, and that's what he's doing.
And he's going to need it tonight. I was with Victor at the Spurs practice yesterday, and I asked him about playing Luka Doncic, and immediately, he's such a competitor, he said, oh, I've never beaten Luka. He knows that.
Wow.
He keeps like a running ticker in his mind. He knows the guys he needs to go out and perform against. How does that look on the floor here, Coach?
Well, I tell you what, everybody's making a big deal of what Phoenix did. Oh, 9 points, 0 free throw attempts. He's getting there 8 times a game. But there are things that Victor can do no matter who he's playing, regardless of the game plan. He's got to get out and transition. He is a big target. He's got to get out and run. You can see it right here. San Antonio is doing a great job of running in the open floor. Here, rim runs. He's got Grayson Allen, a small on him, sitting down, getting big at the paint for an easy 2. He's averaging over 14 points per game in the paint, which is elite. And then here, this is a great example. If they're going to put a small on you in the post and you know the double team is coming, look to go away from the double team. He spins away. Look at all that open space over there on the right side of the floor. And now all he has to do is elevate with that silky smooth touch. And the last one, we know he's a dynamic vertical threat in pick and rolls. Easy offense. Dylan Harper, hope he comes back soon, comes off this pick and roll. Now you got Wemby. I mean, I would love to play with a guy like that where you can just throw the ball up and you know he's going to catch it and finish it. Great ways that he can get his offensive game going regardless of what the defense has in store.
And look, like my grandma say, you know I'm from Beaumont. He young, but he got an old soul, baby. And he wants to win now. He wants to win now. And his energy of winning is contagious. When I watch this San Antonio team play, this Spurs team, they play winning basketball, right? Agenda-free basketball. I'm watching Stephon Castle. He's grown in so many areas this year. Yes, he's averaging 20 points, but he's also averaging about 6.5 assists. That's called growth.
Hey, think about this, Perk. No De'Aaron Fox yet.
No De'Aaron Fox.
They've only played 5 games together. What's going to happen when De'Aaron Fox comes back in, and what can they create as a tandem on the court?
Well, Perk, my grandmother used to be like, close that front door. He ain't told me about no old soul. Close that door, Katie.
For one number